what you need to look at is the way that these charges explode and then resolve. Because someone who swears all the time, the words don't really hold much impact, do they? Yeah? When someone gets up and gives a public speech and they talk for an hour and a half and then they just drop one fuck, then you feel it. You're like, yeah, that was a good one. I got that one. Yeah? But if they're doing it all the time, it's just like, okay, yep, he's really trying to hammer away and trying to use, like, milk the charge out of these words, right? So, how does this apply in seduction? It does. If we just go up and verbally state constantly about how exactly pornographically, in a very masculine way, about how we want to and fuck a woman, then it'll have an effect on it. And of course, her mind has to immediately think about sex. It's going to bring up the topics, right? So we can navigate within this realm. But at the same time, it shuts down very quickly. Yeah, so it's just like a little explosion and it's gone. There are many, many ways to talk about sex without mentioning sex or fucking. And when you do those with a woman you've just met, this creates sexual tension. Because you don't have sexual tension when you say, hey, do you want to fuck me? There's no sexual tension. It's just a clear offer. Yeah? And, I mean, this is directly related to the physicality as well. Who here has ever played Spin the Bottle? You know that game when you were a teenager and you spin the bottle and then someone kissed someone? Yeah? I think I had my first kiss that way. Yeah, probably. No, they probably just like landed on me and they just tilted it a bit further. I was like, oh man, that was going to be my first kiss. The interesting thing about that is suddenly you have been designated your kisser and you kiss the person, it doesn't feel that good. It's kind of like kissing a rubber doll or something, not that I know about that. But yeah, it's just this, okay, it's just the physical sensation of two sets of lips touching. And that makes you think, well, what is it about a kiss that makes it magic, that makes it exciting? And the thing is, that does this is the anticipation, is the lead up, is the increasing of a whole lot of physiological and psychological sensations and thoughts leading up to that point. Pressure, 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 positive pressure, to when the lips touch and then there's a release of pressure. That's when you feel this relaxed euphoria as you realise that yes, you like each other. Right? So this is why it is a really bad idea to in any way telegraph verbally to a woman that you're going to kiss her. So anything that says, like I used to do this all the time, I thought I was so smart, like I'd think of like clever dandyish ways to introduce the topic of kissing. Yes, or sometimes just be gentleman and I'll say, I was thinking I might kiss you now. And you could just see the girl go, okay. You know, so they would kiss you, but it was like, this is not the way I want it. You should never tell a girl you're going to kiss her in any way, whether it's a kiss test or are you a good kisser or anything. Don't do it. You just fucking kiss her. Because the build-up and the intensity, all of that stuff, is based around an uncertainty. She's not quite sure, are you going to kiss her? She's not even sure she wants you to, and vice versa. And it is that expectation, that uncertainty, that makes it so delicious when finally the lips touch and you both go, yes, this is good, or no, this sucks. Yeah? So, in the same way, if I say to a girl, sex, pussy, cock, there it is. Yeah? I've immediately just dismantled and destroyed all of that. Yeah, I've just made it like a business transaction. And yes, there will be a time and place in that, for that, because some girls at some time in their life are going to be up for that. Yeah? Many girls at some point in their life. But what they're almost always going to be up for is a man who suggests at, hints at, projects clearly through his eyes, through his actions, that he wants to have sex with her, but doesn't have to say it. That's really powerful.